Hello. Today I would like to present to you the results and activities of the marketing department of Żelazjarn Podbrezova in the field of digital marketing in 20 slides during 10 minutes. Recently, we published a new corporate website that comprehensively presents the life of the Żelazjarn Podbrezova group and emphasizes sustainability topics. The website includes our environmental, social, and governance policies, from green steel, renewable energy sources, and air and water protection, to employee care, regional support, and community engagement. It is a modern platform that transparently communicates our commitments and long-term responsibility towards people and the environment. Our digital network today connects the entire group, from the central corporate website through product websites, steel pipes, to sales company websites. Customers thus gain unified access to catalogs, products, and inventory. Throughout the year, extensive updates and modernization of the websites of subsidiary companies also took place, including the migration of content from the original Lotus Notes. Environment to the WordPress system. Product pages of our digital network provide technical content in up to 6 languages, allowing international customers to easily search for standards, dimensions, and delivery conditions. Additionally, 4 separate web portals of the group's sales companies operate. The most advanced features are offered by the Pipex Italia website, which includes an interactive warehouse. This slide provides a more detailed view of how to search for steel pipes based on technical and delivery conditions, dimensional standards, and material grades. Users can easily select the relevant standard or dimensional standard, and the system will automatically display available products. There are also supplementary applications that allow users to search for the chemical composition of steel, compare different grades, or convert physical quantities related to steel making. The goal of this communication with customers is to generate inquiries, or in other words, generate quality leads and acquire new contacts. Here is a look at the performance of product websites in organic search, SEO. Number of impressions, clicks, and the number of phrases for which the website ranked in the first position. For example, the Czech website has 67 top positions, meaning it is at the top of search results for 67 related phrases. The data is for the month of November. SEO stands for traditional organic search in search engines. GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, is a new challenge emerging with the advent of AI. So far, GEO has brought only a few dozen visits and generated 3 leads, but it appears that optimization for AI will be crucial for the future of digital communication. This slide shows the countries of origin of visitors to our product websites. The table on the left displays the number of active users by country, while the pie chart on the right shows the browser language settings most frequently used by visitors to our sites. We also see the languages, shaded in gray, in which our product websites are currently available. The data clearly indicate that the next logical languages for expansion would be Arabic or possibly French or Italian. This slide presents an overview of advertising activities within Google Search and the Google Display Network. On the left side, we see the number of active search campaigns targeting various language and geographic segments. On the right side, Performance Max campaigns are displayed, reaching users across the entire Google ecosystem, from Search, YouTube, and Gmail to Discovery and partner networks. These campaigns generated over 1,600 conversions and nearly 187,000 clicks during the first 11 months of 2025. The total costs for this activity exceeded €49,000. This slide shows the year-over-year change in the performance of selected advertising campaigns, specifically for the most important types of conversions, submitting an inquiry form and sending an email. These are metrics directly related to business outcomes, and therefore we consider them the most valuable conversions. The most significant increase was recorded in the product search campaign, ENS product, where we work with technical content based on standards, categories, and steel qualities. This type of communication attracted exactly those users searching for a specific technical product, which resulted in a more than 170% increase in conversions. A very strong increase was also observed in the German Performance Max campaign, GER-PMAX, which also showed a significant year-over-year improvement. We also see notable jumps in campaigns targeting Arab markets. Although it may seem that some campaigns have higher costs compared to the rate of conversion growth, the reality is that the quality of leads obtained has significantly improved. This slide simply demonstrates the number of inquiries received through the inquiry form. In the list, we see only a period of approximately 2 weeks, from November 22nd to December 7th. During such a short time, about 40 valuable contacts were received. It doesn't matter whether we call these submissions inquiries or business opportunities. They are users who clicked through to the form, invested their time, filled in technical parameters, and sent them to our sales department. This means these are highly qualified contacts with real business potential. This overview thus confirms that a combination of website, SEO, and advertising results in the creation of new business opportunities. The slide summarizes how many contacts, leads, each traffic source has brought. Paid campaigns generate the most conversions, a total of 1,680 contacts. Organic sources are also very strong, 1,078 contacts, along with direct access, which confirms a stable brand or website awareness. Redirects and email marketing make up a smaller but still important share. Here is a view of the relative numbers. From the graphs, it is clear that the most leads in absolute numbers come from search and paid advertising. The highest efficiency, that is, how many leads are generated per visit, is mainly achieved through email marketing. Redirects from social networks and other websites also have their significance. This overview only includes leads from email marketing that were obtained through the website, that is, from recipients who clicked through to the website and then submitted a form or clicked on contact. However, it should be added that a significant portion of those approached respond directly to the email without visiting the website. This share accounts for approximately 2% of all emails sent, so the actual impact of email marketing is even higher than what the table shows. In the field of email marketing, we work closely with Pipex Italia and utilize the Bravo platform, which allows us to communicate regularly and effectively with customers. In 2025, 41 campaigns were sent out, repeatedly distributed to over 4,000 email addresses. These campaigns yielded stable results, as shown in the slide, open rate 24%, an above-average performance for the industrial sector, where it typically ranges between 15% and 22%. Click rate 2.6%, slightly below average, but still acceptable given the professional nature of the content. Overall, email marketing represents a stable communication channel with a high level of trust and potential for further growth. At the bottom of the slide, the 3 most successful campaigns are listed. Here, we are highlighting the performance of our organic posts on the social media platform LinkedIn. The strongest results are achieved by technological and investment topics, which resonate long-term with a professional audience. The most successful post reached over 1,800 views, 148 clicks, and a 12.4% CTR, which is an extraordinary result in the industry segment. Most posts have an engagement rate between 4 to 6%, confirming that the content is valuable and well-targeted for our followers. A significant impact on increasing reach is also made by individual activities. For example, shares by colleagues Betty Previtali and Zuzana Lilkova. Regular sharing of posts by salespeople is now standard in the B2B segment. It helps increase reach, supports acquisition activities, and builds brand awareness among potential partners. Paid campaigns on LinkedIn in 2025 were primarily focused on building awareness of our company. Despite LinkedIn being one of the most expensive platforms for B2B advertising, we achieved over 200,000 impressions with an investment of only 1,200 euros and received a very strong user response. Topics about recycling and energy, which naturally generate high interest in the steel sector, performed the best. The campaigns confirmed that our technological and investment themes build brand authority, and these results significantly exceeded expectations. The Facebook profile of Zhelezyarne Podbrezova, despite being created only in April 2025, is developing very well. We see that the videos achieve excellent results and community content, especially sports, regional activities, and internal events, help quickly build an audience. Unlike LinkedIn, here more human and community topics work better, naturally generating higher engagement. Technical posts attract fewer reactions but play an important branding role. Organic reach is stable and naturally growing. The goal is to maintain regular communication and a mix of videos, human topics, and technical content. The Instagram profile of Zhelezyarne Podbrezova is brand new, so the current count of 25 followers is natural. However, we already see that the content has very good organic reach, especially Reels, which generate almost half of all views. Activity on the new account is excellent, and the profile has the potential to grow quickly if we continue to combine Reels for reach, static posts for engagement, and community topics for audience involvement. Smarts Up. The chatbot demonstrates how effective a tool it is for capturing visitors. We see that most interactions are initiated automatically, which means the bot can respond promptly and offer assistance. The interaction is quite high. Visitors click on buttons and continue the conversation, confirming that its structure is well set up. However, it currently only handles basic questions. Therefore, we see enormous potential for the future. Adding more technical responses, integrating it with AI, and improving feedback collection. This would turn the chatbot not only into an informational assistant, but also into a full-fledged generator of quality leads. The annual operating cost of the chatbot is approximately €450, which is a very favorable cost-performance ratio considering the number of interactions captured and 24/7 customer support. Webs have a high interaction rate, 385,000 clicks annually, which we can imagine as 100 visitors per day, each performing approximately 10 clicks, or in other words, they pose 10 questions to us. The question arises, how many visits does our booth receive during the fair? On the global map, there are no blank spots. The chatbot significantly aids conversions, as over 2,400 interactions resulted from nearly 7,000 messages. We also see a very strong interest in contacts, more than 2,500 clicks on phone or email. The lead form generated over 1,000 submissions, and Buy2Buy visitors downloaded more than 1,000 documents. Intent for developing our digital communication. The first consideration is preparing an Arabic language version of the website. Traffic analysis shows significant interest from users in the Middle East. To ensure professional and trustworthy localization, collaboration with a qualified native speaker will be necessary. The second intent is to expand our chatbot with artificial intelligence. Today's data demonstrate that the chatbot generates a high number of technical and commercial interactions. This means customers actively seek standards, dimensions, and materials. Therefore, we recommend enhancing the chatbot's ability to respond, thereby improving the quality of generated leads. Since implementing AI will incur higher costs, we propose starting with a short pilot phase on 1 or 2 websites over 3 months. After evaluating the benefits, we recommend deploying the solution across multiple product websites. All these recommendations aim at the same goal: to shorten the customer's journey from the first question to a business inquiry, and to filter leads that have value for our company.